And coach, we find ourselves due east from our nation's capital at FedEx Field in Landover, Maryland. A few minutes ago, it sounded like the 4th of July on the National Mall as the hometown Redskins were introduced to this sold-out crowd. They are set to go as their guys will match up with Matthew Stafford and the Detroit Lions.
Chuck.
The final playoff push is upon us. It's week 12 of the NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. This will be taken in after one. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
Chucky.
Yeah.
Why you got your headset on and ain't using?
I can't hear you.
Why do you have your headset on if you're not going to use them?
I don't know why it's flashing like that. I ain't yellow earphones.
Because your headset is on. I hear you in the thing. Your mic is on.
So the mic is off?
Yeah, I can hear you in my ear.
Oh, man, I didn't trip. Hold on.
What'd you just do? Mute it?
Nah, I pressed the wrong thing. Is it on now?
It's on. I can still hear you.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah. What you trying to do? Cut your mic off?
I don't know.
Chucky, what the hell? I was just letting you know it was on. I'm talking to you, and you're not saying anything. That's why I called you.
I ain't even got it on. That's what I'm saying.
You got something on with a microphone, cause the motherfucker on. You got a headset, Bluetooth?
Yeah, with my coat pocket in there is my headphones, but they ain't connected up.
Go get your headphones, cause they're Bluetooth, they're connected. Wherever it's at, I can hear you clearly in my ear. Chucky. Now you must have turned them off because you turned them off.
Oh, well, off, okay.
All you gotta do is put the motherfucker in your ear and let's rock.
No, I'm sure I ain't done that. You're going to get to that.
Yeah, evidently it does.
Throwing now, Haskins on first down. That's going to be caught by Richardson.
Evidently your headphones do connect to it because it did it.
Well, as this game continues to evolve in the NFL,
Chucky, how did I know it was on?
Catch, but you know what they love even more? Completion.
Yeah,
right.
Holding on to the ball.
Catch it, cover it, tuck it away. Whatever you get after that is almost gravy. That's how a lot of these receivers are being taught now.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Now the Auburn product, Corey Grant. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. 9 yards the pickup there, and it's a first down.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
All right, turn. You can hang up there. Yeah, I can hear you barely, but I can hear you. It's like you're a mile away, but it's cool. Yeah, I can hear you. Oh, shit.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. This is Grant.
Ooh, I like that. I like that.
39.
Ooh, good. Chucky. Ooh. I might have to come back to some of this stuff, baby.
Able to get him for a loss of about 3.
To a fast score when we had started over with the try. I was like, man, I was going to close the game. And you know, we should think about that this on this franchise that broke down.
I don't know, man. I leave that alone.
Snap comes at 1. Now Haskins. He's got his running back, Darius Geis.
I said, I leave all that alone.
To the 42-yard line, and that is not near enough.
There ain't nobody, I'm not even going to sweat that.
That's going to bring up a 4th down. So on 4th down, the Redskins will call on Tress Way to punt it away.
Just as you get things the way you want it.
Oh, he'll field it in the end zone.
Just as you get things as you want. But that happened every time I get my defense a ball right. Something comes up.
Stafford and the Lions now have it 1st and 10 from back at their own 10-yard line. A look at Kerryon Johnson, second-year man out of Auburn. And space opens a bit as he gets it across the 15.
I just sit back and I constantly.
Now they'll have some options on 2nd and short.
Just don't worry about that. You know what I'm saying?
On that last run, here's 2nd and a couple. Stafford going to give this one off to Johnson, and they're able to bring him down at the 20. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
Boy, you're pissing me off early.
Time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a 1st down. Keep the sticks moving.
On 1st down, Stafford here. He'll get this one to go.
Ain't nowhere in the hell. Ain't no way in the hell you gonna outrun what I got in store. It's no way. It's no way.
Here's a 2nd and 5 now from the 25. On the ground, this is Johnson. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
Well, they had that one sniffed out. Excellent run blitz. Stop that one for a short gain.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task, to follow up your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover, and not be deterred by anything else.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
Taken in at the 22. 12 yards on the return that time. And it'll be Redskins football now with a 1st and 10. Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense, and hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate. Leverage guys, win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win first down. You win second down. And guess what? You start accumulating first downs. And that's what they need in order to not punt the ball again.
This motherfucker. This motherfucker look.
That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
Now a handoff, Geis going right. And he's across the 40, 3 extra yards to the 43. Call it an 8-yard gain, much better shape now on 3rd and just a yard.
That's a really good job right there. Just kept stringing that play out, pushing further and further towards the sideline. Really good fundamentals by that defense.
He was trying to put his foot in the ground and turn upfield. He just couldn't.
No, they really had a picket fence in front of him. No room to find to get upfield.
He needed a yard. That's what he got, and it's going to earn him a new set of downs. On first down, this is Geis.
Oh, boy.
Here as he's up to about the 47-yard line.
Come on, guys.
On the pickup there, and it'll be second down. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter.
God damn, time fly.
A carry for Bryce Love, the 4th-rounder from Stanford. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. No score after 1 on EA Sports. On 3rd down, it's Grant, and an alley to run. The 20, 10, touchdown, Washington. Corey Grant, his 4th touchdown on the year, as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. Well, they were just hoping that run would pick up the first. They got the whole enchilada.
And I'm so used to teams on 3rd down, doesn't matter how far they need for a first down, throwing the ball. Instead, they run it.
Chucky, there's no games come on tomorrow. They all come on Sunday, don't they?
And then some, and then some. In fact, everything, all the way for a touchdown. Terrific play.
And he's up past the 20 to the 22.
Who you? Yeah, I know you going for your Niners.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left.
Oh my God!
But they would be a wild card
Good.
team, and that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a 2-game losing streak can have them out of the playoffs, so they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them. And the Redskins have an extra man in the secondary here on 3rd. Out of the gun, Stafford. Jones has it.
Good way to stop.
He'll be very close to
Good way to stop.
But I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down. So in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, so they're going to opt to go for this thing. We'll see. Maybe a surprise pass or run. What will they do? We're about to find out. 4th down. It's Bawden. And this is going to be nowhere close. Needed some inches and ended up losing yardage. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Redskins will take control of the football in great field position. This is Geis. A short gain.
Geis, you don't want to run the damn ball. You can't say I ain't giving you a shot. God damn.
When you've got a running back of this size and these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw.
God damn it, you throw the goddamn ball.
Trey Flowers able to record his 5th sack of the season. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long.
53, check 53. Come on. You better bring it. 53 is the mic. 53 is the mic. Man, that's trash. That's trash. 53.
Now Haskins, 3rd and long. Flushed out right.
This motherfucker, he is slow, man.
Trey Flowers in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
Are you seeing what I'm seeing? That's 3 sacks now, and this team came into the game in the bottom 5 in the league in sacks.
Yeah, what's going on? It's not been their bread and butter. I don't know. Is a blind squirrel finding a nut, or is this something they can build on?
Well, they found some momentum. They found a crack in that offensive line, and they're putting it to good use. I feel like you and I could be in our backyard with our dads right now. What did they always say when they were throwing us the ball? Look it all the way in. Make sure you secure it. That had the feeling of not happening there on that play, that he didn't have full control of the ball.
When that punch coming in, I don't have a return punch, but I would imagine it's tough to monitor those guys coming full steam ahead at you.
It really is. You try and get that peek to know where they are, about whether you should fair catch it or not. But sometimes you just have to have a sense, a feeling, and just have to make sure, number one, though, you catch the ball and put it away.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down, a very solid gain on that play.
From the 24, Stafford, open man, it's Galladay, complete.
Why are they taking their goddamn time to get to you? I don't understand.
Thus far, it hasn't been a real fun half for them, but a play like that may get them off the schneid a little bit, get them loosened up and moving.
Kind of seems like they've been
I'm on the game,
still sitting on 0 points.
And it's not always making an adjustment. Sometimes it's just going back to what you know can work and finally getting it done.
And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. Boy, nowhere to go at all on that 1st down run as they will get to him behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down. Right now, I'm just wondering where they turn on offense, Charles. I know we're not in the 4th quarter, but 2nd quarter haven't scored and struggling to move the ball.
I don't think they abandoned the run game totally. But maybe you change up your tempos. Maybe you go a little bit faster. Try and catch them back on their heels a little bit to try and accomplish what you want to get done.
Oh, that should have been fit.
Pass play there, but it's incomplete.
This team is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. They came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. A shotgun snap for Stafford. Got a man. It's
oh, my God.
And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Redskins' 29-yard line.
Nice catch right there. Brings to mind the sentence, when in doubt, find your veterans.
He used to laugh back in the day when they would call guys like him crafty veterans. You get up in your 30s, you're still playing receiver, but you're around that long at that position, you're doing something right.
Just remember this, when he was young, he thought the crafty veteran.
And that's going to be intercepted. Landon Collins, the Pro Bowl safety. It's a
Boy, if you let any one of them motherfuckers catch you, you fired.
And he will bring this one back. It's a pick six for a Redskins touchdown. Well, we know this defense has athleticism. Spots like that prove us right.
I love the way that you spotlighted the athleticism because you and I both know the best athletes on the field, they play on defense.
I don't know. I was a kicker. You got to remember that now.
Come on, come on.
Fine. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And you're under a minute to go in the half, a first half that hasn't been particularly kind to you. How do you think they'll play this?
Well, I think this
blitz coming, and down he goes. Montez Sweat make that now 8 sacks for him on the season.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Stafford now to throw.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
53.
Stafford. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down.
Oh, shit.
Here's Johnson. Finding some room at midfield. And he takes it.
Thank you. God damn.
22. So we've reached halftime here in D.C. in our nation's capital.
I thought your ass was punting the ball. Goddamn, going for a field goal.
For Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
You hear me, Chucky?
Ready for the fight ahead, and we
I thought you was going for a damn field goal.
Number 3. This is taken at the 3. And he'll take this across.
That's why I went in that crazy ass defense.
Yards up to the 27-yard line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They come out here with a 0 on the scoreboard. What was said in that locker room? That's what I want to know.
I would love to have been in there because we often have the feeling that there's a lot of shouting, screaming, people upset. but typically halftime locker rooms are a lot more clinical than that. And in this case, are they upset that the plays weren't working because of execution, or did they think they were just bad plays to call? Yeah. We'll find out pretty quickly here if they felt they had some.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Montez Sweat in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they've struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in 3rd and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
Now the offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is.
Not a lot of positive grades will be handed out thus far.
After the sack, Stafford and the Lions come up on a 3rd and long situation. Now attempt carry for Johnson. And he'll be brought down at the 28, and that is well short of the first. Just a 1-yard gain on the play, and that'll mean a call to the punt team as it's 4th down. Here's Sam Martin now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And this one hits at the 1, continues on into the end zone for a touchback. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. This crew had to punt last time they had the ball, but when you've got a lead like this, you can attempt to play the field position game.
You are to an extent, especially if you like your defense, because you have the lead, you've been controlling the game. But why put them in a tougher spot? You want to get out there and get something done on offense and maybe take command of this game yourself.
Operating from the 27 now. Here's 2nd and 3. Here's Grant. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here.
Oh, he was almost gone again.
As the drive continues, it's a 1st down.
3rd quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
So 1st and 10.
He was almost gone.
Now Haskins on 1st down. And he finds the tight end, Reed.
Ooh.
Just a yard on the catch there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9. Now Haskins to throw on 2nd down. And this one incomplete.
Oh, come on, man.
Out of that one, and it's 3rd down.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, as it turned out. Couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight. Unable to find anyone open.
Now with just 1 second showing on the play clock, we're going to get a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave them trying to convert on 3rd and 9.
Check 53 slot. Check 53 slot. All right. Let's go, B. Let's go.
3rd down. Here's Haskins.
Put away. That was my fault. I missed it. I missed him.
So he throws
clearly.
That brings up 4th down.
You hear me, Chucky? Damn. Would you? I can't call nothing, Chuck. It won't let me pick my play. This fucking game is just unreal, man.
And now the punt team couldn't get ready in time, and this is going to be a delay.
Decline it. Now you let me do the shit.
Here's Tressway now, as he's on to punt for Washington. He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. Here comes Amendola. They'll call it a punt of 44 yards. The return was for 7, and the Lions will take over. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drives you berserk to come off the field, not really move the ball well. As you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone, not even put points on the board. They've got to just take a deep breath, relax, try and figure out what is working, and call more of that.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29.
21.
To throw again. Stafford.
Oh,
Incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
good fight, good fight, good fight.
I think they've got to get the tight end more involved.
He had just 1 target in the first half, incomplete. Now incomplete here with the first target in the second half.
Yeah, should not stop them at all from going back to him. Find him.
Throwing on 3rd down. Stafford. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. It's been this way most of the afternoon, hasn't it? This secondary really put this receiving core on lockdown.
Listen, they've worked together like a basketball team that's playing excellent defense. Great communication, doesn't matter whether it's man or zone, and especially against deep balls, as we saw there, they're not giving up anything to them.
And maybe getting a little too cute there on the punt return. Sometimes they forget paramount holding on to that football.
I really do believe most of the return guys think to themselves, when I get the ball, I'm going to make the play that's going to change the game. I'm going to break it. And you love that they have that attitude, but your point is so well taken. What do you have to do? First and foremost, hold on to it. Take care of the football. That's all he needed to do.
And he'll go down at the 26, following a gain of 6. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
It's not letting me do what I want. L2, reset. Come on, man. Shit is ridiculous.
Yeah, that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves him back 5. Following the delay, here's 2nd and 9. They go back to Grant.
Oh!
He's upended after a gain of 4. Up
Oh,
to the
Lord, have mercy. He's supposed to be gone.
Protect this lead. Give it to the backs. Play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point. Going to make that defense stand up and stop them.
Here we go. Now the wood. Mike. All day, baby. All day. Deuce.
Well, now they'll try the end around. I don't think anyone in the building fooled right there, as that was going to blow up in their faces. Disaster there.
If he would have gave that to that fucking fullback, oh my God, that was 6 for the fullback.
Here's Tressway now, standing right on his own 5-yard line. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt, and the offense will take over with a new set of downs. Around the NFL, they've gone to the third in Cleveland, and that is now a 2-touchdown lead for the Browns in that game. And we'll keep an eye on that one as our game goes along here. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And still no points on the scoreboard. You're coming off of the 3-and-out. They're just looking for anything to grab onto right now, aren't they?
I'm wondering if someone's going to take charge in the huddle. You know,
oh, my God. You know he ain't touching. You know that. Oh, okay. Okay, that's how we going to roll it. We at 21. Let's go here.
Following the penalty, it's Johnson. And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. Give the tackle there to Josh Norman.
I think they want to start getting back into this game. It behooves them to get better on first down.
Yeah, certainly not what they were looking for there out of the opening play of this drive. A first carry for the converted wideout, J.D. McKissick.
Oh, good run. Good run, because the niggas went back in. Good one.
J.D. McKissick, his first touchdown on the year, as his guys are back within a single score. The PAT good. It would draw him closer, but hold on just a second. A flag is down on the field. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out. And I always enjoy the conversation post, because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. Certainly want to avoid what they had to do last possession. That was punt the football, because this game's starting to tighten up. In a basketball sense, you think about taking a little bit of the air out of the ball, right? Maybe milk some clock, limit the possessions. In this case, they might want to do the same thing, but control the game offensively. Put together some first downs, put together a drive, and keep it away from them. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Back now at FedEx Field. It's the Redskins with the football and the lead as we start the fourth. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. 2nd down, Haskins. And this one complete to Reed. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. Give the Redskins 13 there on a first down. Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect them to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10.
Check it back up.
Now a give, right side. Grant.
Boy, that guard would have picked him up.
Offensively with the lead, you want to run the ball, keep the clock going, but you also want to still kind of be in attack mode too, right? So how do you do that and not come back on your heels? Think about all the practices we've watched where they have that tempo period to go over things just like this, where they describe the scenario, tell you what they're looking for, and make sure that they're still attacking, yet at the same time not going so fast as to leave too much time on the clock. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down. The Redskins on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 4.
Let's go. And we got Mike, number 53.
Now Haskins to throw it. Escape, and he will go down.
This nigga can't run.
Trying to get away, but could not. They couldn't contain.
Damn! He take off and run, he gone.
Here's Tressway now, as he's on for the 5th time here today. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. Now this pass is fielded in the end zone. So
You hear me,
possession
Chuck?
goes over here on the punt. And the Lions will take over at the 20. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, and you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before.
You're playing with fire.
But you have to be prepared for
You're playing with fire
because you know they'll make some adjustments.
A really nice gain of 25 yards. If you're thinking of a comeback here, you go to 2016. That's when Stafford had an NFL record 8 fourth-quarter comebacks. But last year, despite playing all 16 games, he had 0. Now, he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd and 11. Stafford. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. From the gun, here's Stafford.
Why did you stop? Oh my God! You stopped! Oh my God!
He's over 100 now this week.
Good job, good job, good fucking job.
The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Out of the pistol, here's Johnson. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
Ready. 22. 56, the mock boy, 56.
Now on 2nd and 13. Stafford, he'll take a shot for the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually, that becomes man on man, and you got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Now Stafford. A crusher there as it's intercepted. Reuben Foster picks it, and they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Now listen, it's a team game, we know that, but where would these guys be right now, Charles, without their defense? They take over here following the turnover. Defense did it again, but on offense they have to feel like, hey, we need to do something.
You're exactly right. You just mentioned it. The defense did it again. They bailed them out on a number of occasions in this contest. It's time for them to repay the defense at the least. Keep the ball for a while. Give those guys a break so they can catch their breath.
Big yardage that time for the Redskins. 42 yards. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first timeout. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. On 1st down, here's Love. Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage.
Good job, man.
And his defense here going to burn their 2nd timeout. But you can also factor in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning. So after the run for no gain. Here's 2nd and 10. Here's Love again. And room there to work it inside the 25. That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Redskin football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. They'll try and get it with Geis. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Give the Redskins 13 there and a 1st down. Now after the run by Geis, here's 1st and 10. And he'll give it here to his running back. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down. Able to stay in bounds, so the clock keeps rolling. And this defense right now backed up in the red zone. Another touchdown, it's over. They've got to stand tall quickly.
Been in this spot before. Now there's a little bit of desperation creeping in. And all you're doing when you're talking to your defensive teammates is, first guy there, hold him up. 2nd, 3rd guy in, rake at the football. Get it out. We've got to create a turnover because one more score, and this game's over.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Haskins.
What are you throw the ball away for?
Incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down.
Oh, my bad. My bad. My fucking bad.
Got to be physical in order to win this battle.
Yeah, that's where the physicality pays off. A nice job forcing the contact and forcing the incomplete. And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute,
you cover one. You changed it, Chucky. Yeah.
They have to love seeing that from their young quarterback.
You changed
in the
it.
4th quarter, able to further
Because Whitcomb was wide open.
He didn't go turtle, did he? And you know what I mean by that. I had an old coach used to say all the time, hey, when we have a lead late,
Jordan Reed, he was by himself.
Go out and play and extend the lead. And that's what he did.
Extra point good by Hopkins. And it's now 21-7. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Now Stafford. Screen play. Johnson. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. A nice little screen. They get 6 on 1st down. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Here's Stafford. He's going to get this one out to his fullback. And the Lions quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game. So negative yardage, a loss of 3 on 2nd down, and that leads to a tough 3rd down call. Again, it's Stafford. And that is incomplete.
Trying to get that one to his tight end, and they've been trying to get the ball to him, but as of yet, unable to successfully complete one. But you know, there's usually a nice comfort zone in throwing to the tight end. Great sight lines, usually right in the middle of the field.
On 4th down, Stafford.
You know I had you sacked, right?
They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a 1st down. Throwing to Stafford, and he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. So hail to the Redskins as they get the victory here. And they were spurred on by a strong performance in that 4th quarter as they held their opponents off the scoreboard.
Everyone wants to pitch a shutout for the entire game, but when you throw one in the 4th quarter, that tells everyone that you're getting stronger and dominance is starting to take over, right? The way that you close, the way that you finish, that gets preached to you from the time you're playing Little League football all the way up through. And they closed them out with a big-time performance down the stretch.
So for the Redskins, they move back over 500 now at 6-5. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Carolina Panthers. Meanwhile, for the Lions, we'll see how this affects their playoff standing as they fall to 7-4 now on the year. And they'll have a quick turnaround as they're back in action Thursday at noon Eastern for the traditional Thanksgiving Day game in Detroit. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.